Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Randy Orton has turned heel on Cody Rhodes on the road to WrestleMania. And when you watch the segment, you kind of realize it was pretty much, you can easily tell. Randy was pretty much warning Cody Rhodes like, yo, I need this title. I don't want to do this to you. And Cody Rhodes tried to say, I'll always be your boy and I will always love you. Randy gave him a hug. Randy kicked him dead in the balls. And then Randy started whipping that ass. Not only, you would think Randy Orton would have just caught him with like a slick RKO or something. No, Randy Orton got vicious. Randy Orton, this wasn't your normal Randy Orton who's waiting for the crowd to sing, I hear voices in my head, they talk to me. This wasn't that. This Randy Orton came across menacing. This Randy Orton came across vicious. This Randy Orton came kind of like 2009 Randy Orton. If he wasn't in these wrestling streets in 2009, you know Randy Orton was that guy in 09. There's a reason why our generation, we literally call him 09 Randy Orton because of how elite this man really was. Randy Orton was special. He was a dog. His feud with Triple H, elite. The match at Mania, it was okay. It wasn't Shaker versus Shawn. But the feud, though, elite. When Randy Orton RKO'd Stephanie McMahon and then kissed her in front of Triple H, savagery. This, I was not excited for Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I really wasn't. Everybody else was excited. I did not want to see them do this weird babyface angle. Maybe because, honestly, I don't think anybody truly really cared about Legacy. I've never met a fan in my life who was like, Legacy is one of my favorite groups of all time. I ain't never heard somebody say that in my life. So for me, seeing, and especially if you know ball, you know ball, especially knowing that you had Randy versus Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 26, what is really this passing of the torch really going to be about? That was just me. But the personal relationship is there. And Randy Orton beat the dog shit out of Cody Rhodes tonight. So much that Cody Rhodes was busted open. And we're not talking Sirius XM. Cody Rhodes was left a bloody mess. Cody Rhodes took a nasty chair shot from the Viper Randy Orton. This is where Randy Orton is at his best, when he's desperate and he will do anything he has to be champion. Hell, if you want to be honest, even sneakily the 2020 version of Randy Orton was actually fire. This is that guy who became the Legend Killer. This is that guy who heard those voices in his head saying it's time, his time is now to do what he needs to do to become WWE champion. John Cena is gone. And I feel like that sat a lot with Randy, saying like, I know I'm closer to the end than I am the beginning. And it only makes sense because now Randy Orton has gone heel. Randy Orton has gone rogue. And the funniest part about it is, Randy Orton was heavily cheered tonight when he beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes. The SmackDown crowd tonight was not really that impressive. The SmackDown tonight was kind of ass, if you really want to be honest. It was kind of eh. But when Randy Orton started whipping Cody Rhodes' ass, that crowd popped for sure. Is it time for the Viper to win the 15 championship? Will Cody walk into Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium at WrestleMania 41 once again as your WWE champion? And will Cody Rhodes walk out of the Allegiant Stadium at WrestleMania 41 a loser once again? Will Cody suffer the same fate that he did to John Cena, where Cody had all the time in the world to pull the trigger and he refused to because of the respect and love he had for John Cena? Cody Rhodes now is messing with the Viper, Randy Orton. Does Cody have the balls? Does Cody have the guts to pull the trigger against Randy Orton? Because if he's learned anything, if he's that man, the American Nightmare has learned anything about Randy Orton, is that Randy Orton, by all means necessary, will pull the trigger on him. This is what this gives, bro. Listen, if you know ball, you know ball, okay? What this feud gives me the feeling of is New Jack City, and Randy Orton is Nino Brown. When Randy Orton did tonight to be champion, Randy Orton said, "Am I my brother's keeper?"
Yes, I am.
That's what Cody was saying to Randy. Randy had the tears in his eyes and said, "Yes, I am," and put one in his head. It's New Jack City, baby. That's all it is. Now, the fans, we get to be Pookie. We get to be the crackheads who get to enjoy this. And guess what? For one time in my life, maybe I'm excited to be a crackhead, because I wasn't excited about this feud. Now I'm lit. Now I'm interested. We're going to have two very personal feuds going into WrestleMania, with CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania, most likely night 2, and Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton in the main event of WrestleMania night 1 for the WWE Championship. We also got pretty much announced that it will be Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. Things are looking up for WrestleMania. Hopefully this gives off very much WrestleMania 31. If you look back, nobody was really excited about WrestleMania 31, but the show was hard. It was a really good WrestleMania. And maybe we're looking at a sleeper where, like Bell to Bell, the matches could actually cook and deliver. Maybe that's what we're looking for, and I'm not mad at that. So that is all I got for you guys today. Randy Orton has turned heel on Cody Rhodes. Where do you think they're going with the story? What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, it has been your boy D. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Forever Gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until forever finds you, peace.